The Advent season is upon us. I'm relatively new to the celebration and observation of an Advent season, but I find it increasingly valuable and important in my own journey towards the celebration of Christmas. With that in mind, I'd like to invite you to join me for the next few weeks on a journey through some brief reflections by way of the help of some poets, both ancient and modern, some Christian, some, in fact, pagan, much like the wise men who saw the star and were inexorably drawn to its light, knowing that something of importance was there. I'm going to be utilizing a little book by Malcolm Guite, Waiting on the Word, primarily. There'll be some others that I'll resource. But the idea is that each day I would invite you just to plug in this podcast for a moment, listen through the poem, maybe even take a moment and look it up and read it for yourself, and in so doing, give fresh contemplation to the meaning and message of Advent. Let me just read this from the dust cover of Malcolm Guite's little book. He says, Advent is a season of waiting and anticipation in which the waiting itself is strangely rich and fulfilling. Its focus is on the coming of Christ, both in humility in the manger at Bethlehem and in majesty as the fulfillment and finality of all things, as well as in the countless moments of encounter and transformation in the time between these two great comings in which we live. I look forward to walking through this Advent season with you. My prayer is that perhaps some of these poems may spark you to do exactly as Mary did, who heard all these things and treasured them up in her heart. Let us celebrate the coming and anticipate the coming of our Christ, our Savior, together.